Hello, everyone, and welcome to your Abercrombie and Kent presentation. Thank you so much for joining us here today. My name is Ashley Zaldivar, and I am based in good old Austin, Texas. So if you hear a y'all or two, you'll know where it's coming from. I am here to chat with you folks or y'all about Abercrombie and Kent. And if you are not familiar with the product line, you are going to learn everything there is to know about it today. And I am simply thrilled to be the one to introduce you to Abercrombie and Kent, that's for sure. Just some quick background on who we are. These days, we are known as the A&K Travel Group. We encompass a number of brands, a few that you see here on this logo slide. And for those who don't know our history, we started in Nairobi, Kenya in 1962. Since then, we've grown worldwide over more than 60 years and recently acquired Crystal Cruises with two beautiful ocean-going ships, the Crystal Serenity and Crystal Symphony. Within A&K Sanctuary, we also have over 13 lodges and riverboats across Africa, the Amazon, and coming soon, a new lodge in Moab, Utah. Plus, we have Eco Ventura operating 3 beautiful boats out of the Galapagos. So we've come a very long way since our owners had just one Land Rover, and we're hosting tours back there in Nairobi in 1962. So today, we're going to talk a little bit about the type, style of trips that Abercrombie and Kent has to offer, as well as where we go. But before we dive in, the world of A&K, oh my gosh, it is just so vast. And I really wanted to illuminate for y'all one of the most unique features of Abercrombie and Kent is that we have our own ground operations teams. Here in the travel industry, we call these DMCs, more than 3,000 people strong, working out of more than 65 offices on 4 continents across 40 countries. They are deeply connected to their region, but also connected to a larger global organization that can provide resources needed for unexpected situation, which we all know can occur here and there while you're on the road. We're excited to share that this roster of ground operators, or like I said, DMCs around the world is growing to assist you with even more trips nationwide. I should say globally, actually. I'm pleased to share that we now have offices open in Costa Rica, Mexico City, Indonesia, South Korea, and Scandinavia. Scandinavia is our most recently opened office with operations based in Copenhagen. This office is set to broaden the A&K reach with coverage across all Nordic countries, including, you guessed it, Iceland. And there really are so many ways to traverse the globe with A&K on all 7 continents, from bespoke adventures, intimate small group explorations, enriching expedition cruises, private jet odysseys, or enticing canal barge cruises. Our family of experts, from polar explorers to well-connected local guides, bring together their spark, knowledge, and care to make every A&K journey remarkable. We also offer pre and post extensions for you should you wish to extend your journey with Abercrombie and Kent. Our 2026 small group journey portfolio is now live. This truly is the heart of our product line, featuring 94 journeys. This year's lineup includes 16 all-new itineraries, and these additions reflect our continued focus on delivering immersive, one-of-a-kind travel, a foundation that will be carried into our 2027 portfolio as well, which planning has already begun. And don't forget any of our small group journeys, which feature a maximum of 18 passengers, can be made private, or what we like to call tailor-made, for you anytime you wish. And you would be working with your travel advisor, of course, and we can offer any sort of customization that you would like. And personally, I cannot tell you how much I love seeing these signs in a crowded airport. Every time you travel on an Abercrombie and Kent small group journey, you'll see a live in-person English-speaking representative right there with an Abercrombie and Kent sign as well as your name. And to some folks, this might just be a monogram or a logo, but to our valued clients and to our internal employees like myself, these signs represent the fact that A&K truly exudes luxury from the moment you arrive in destination to when you step off the plane at home. These signs allow you to rest assured that with A&K at the helm, you should have absolutely no concerns about you being supported as you adapt to any inevitable uncertainties that may arise during your travels. And all of our group journeys are led by a friendly, experienced, hand-picked resident tour director, as well as local guides who specialize in revealing a local's daily life. And this is informed by decades, if not a whole lifetime, of firsthand experience. In addition, our on-the-ground A&K Guardian Angels provide 24/7 support so you can travel with confidence. I'm going to turn off my camera now so that you've got the whole screen just with Abercrombie and Kent content. So moving on, I want to make sure that everyone understands the different type, style, and locations of our trip. So just to offer a quick example, we've got Chile and Bolivia. This is one of the all new 16 small group journeys I mentioned earlier on. And let's just say a fun fact. Okay, here's a fun fact. If you were to lay Chile down in North America, it would stretch all the way from New York to Vancouver. And if you were wadded up into a ball, it would end up being the same size as Texas. Isn't that just wild? This journey goes from the world's driest desert, the Atacama, all the way to the planet's largest salt flat in Uyuni. This adventure has truly been curated to stir the soul. Move north and marvel at Mongolia, a land of endless horizons, rugged mountains, and enduring nomadic traditions. Here we invite you to uncover that same spirit with two unique journeys experiencing the Nadam and Golden Eagle festivals, revealing a world that truly feels untouched by time. While there, our guests will stay at the award-winning Three Camel Lodge, a boutique eco lodge with rooms modeled after traditional Mongolian gear, commonly known in the US as yurts. I didn't want to pass over some incredible journeys that we have, our greatest hits, I should say. Ultimate Japan, Taj Mahal and the Treasures of India, The Great Migration in Africa, Budapest, Vienna, and Prague, Machu Picchu and the Sacred Valley. Just to give you that quick overview, that is truly what you're going to find with Abercrombie & K. Latin America, Europe, Asia, Africa. We really are everywhere. And just to give you a quick story from the road, one of our regional tour directors helped a passenger, Mrs. Ekute from the US, reconnect with family she hadn't seen in nearly 60 years. She came to Argentina with nothing more than an old photo of herself as a little girl with two of her uncles. And with our guide's help, she knocked on a door, and there stood Sammy, one of her uncles who was last surviving in the family, 95 years old, who recognized her instantly. When their second meeting almost fell through, the A&K guide tracked Sammy down and made it happen. It turned out he had been hospitalized and was ill, but really said that he made it through because he knew he had one more meeting scheduled with Miss Ekute. So that reunion really gave her a piece of her family back, her history, her roots. And that truly is at the heart of what we do. We don't just plan journeys, we create moments that our guests will remember for a lifetime. I mentioned A&K Sanctuary, and if you recall, that's our brand-owned collection of chic retreats in some of the most sensational, soul-stirring locations on Earth. 13 safari lodges and luxury camps in Africa's greatest national parks, and with 4, soon to be 5, riverboats voyaging on the Nile, and a new Peru riverboat. We've got upcoming sanctuaries opening in Uganda, Botswana, Kenya, Mexico, and Utah. I mentioned our new riverboat, Pure Amazon, just began sailing in the Amazon basin in June of 2025 and will be featured on several new A&K's small group and tailor-made journeys. With just 22 guests, this intimate boat has a conscientious design that harmonizes with the natural beauty of the Peruvian Amazon, along with unparalleled service and experience that A&K has been known for in Peru for over 25 years. Just look at this design. It's gorgeous. Just 12 staterooms on board. Again, maximum number of passengers is 24. And here are some of the itineraries that we have available featuring this gorgeous new vessel: Peru, Machu Picchu, and the Amazon, one of our small group journeys. Another one of those, Peru by river and rail. And then you also can book yourself privately on one of the Pure Amazon scheduled departures, either 3, 4, or 7 nights. And then, drum roll please, coming in 2026, we have the Sanctuary Nile Sarai, which is going to redefine river cruising, blending the elegance of a private yacht with the innovation of a luxury boutique hotel. Just 32 suites on board. This vessel holds a maximum number of 64 guests. It's going to be sailing on our small group journey, Egypt and the Nile, and also available for private and tailor-made bookings. Speaking of cruising, Abercrombie Kent has been operating Expedition Cruise for many, many years, and we've got some great offers for 2026. Some returning favorites are going to be our Seychelles and coastal Tanzania coming up in February of 2026, cruising the Greek Isles, which is sailing in June and October, and also the wonders of Japan, sailing through cherry blossom season in March. And you see there we've got buy one, get one 20%, 40% off as well for those voyages. Most guests tell us that the highlight of any one of our expedition cruise is our team, the charismatic naturalist guides, marine biologists, photographers, and local cultural experts who make every journey the voyage of a lifetime. And you'll have anywhere from 19 to 22 of them on board each A&K expedition. Now introducing an all-new product that we are partnering with our sister company, Crystal Cruises on. From August 28th to September 8th, 2026, we are, for the very first time, combining our expertise in curating exceptional experiences on land and sea to create a groundbreaking new expedition cruise designed for just 50 guests. This voyage pairs A&K's acclaimed expedition team, expert-led excursions, and VIP access with the personalized service, world-class dining, and elegant suites that have earned Crystal the title of World's Best Cruise. The best of A&K's expedition cruises now on board Crystal, the custodian of excellence on the ocean. You'll still have the same inclusions as you would on any other A&K expedition cruise, just on one of the beautiful Crystal ships, with a few added touches exclusively for our expedition cruise guests, including a daily recap and briefing with canapes and beverages, lectures by the A&K expedition team, a group dinner, and once per voyage, we'll have a cocktail reception. And then additionally, we'll ensure that all cabins for guests that are participating in the expedition program will be in the same area of the ship. Because again, with just 25 staterooms, again, 50 guests maximum, we want to make sure that the group stays together and cohesive. So just a couple of highlights for this itinerary in Greece and Italy. You're going to begin with 2 nights in one of Rome's finest hotels. And then you'll have our whole party of 50 will board the Crystal Serenity from Rome to Venice. You're going to have a full menu of included A&K shore excursions. You're going to be able to toast and dine at A&K exclusive events, gain VIP access to some of the architectural treasures of the Vatican City. You're going to sample fine regional food and wines with a truffle hunt on a Sicilian farmstead, have wine tastings on the Amalfi Coast, and even engage in a pasta making class in Bologna. There's so much more to be said about this itinerary, but just know that truly the Crystal product is different than any other cruise line out there. There's 4 key pillars that Crystal's been built upon. The menus are Michelin inspired. The entertainment has always been outstanding and really truly a hallmark of the Crystal experience. And their highly attentive, impeccable service is always what has set Crystal apart. Another expedition cruise that we're excited to launch for 2026 is going to be cruising French Polynesia, Tahiti, and beyond. Just 148 guests embarking on September 19th. I would be remiss if I didn't speak a little bit about A&K's philanthropy. We do so much around the globe. $2.7 million in charitable support last year alone. 6,300 children fed daily through our school lunch programs in East Africa. 800 plus students have gained access to new classrooms across Cambodia. We've drilled 90 new water wells in Siem Reap, and we have 108,000 students in East Africa who now benefit from our Safe Water for Schools initiative. So AKP, A&K Philanthropy, we really do focus heavily on these 70 active projects in over 25 countries. We don't talk enough about the impact we and our guests have on these projects, but A&K's DNA is truly based on improving the lives and livelihoods of the communities where we travel. Established in 1982, Abercrombie and Kent Philanthropy supports 72 projects on all 7 continents across over 25 countries, impacting almost 400,000 people with programs focused on education, conservation, healthcare, and community enterprise. You can head to our website for offers for 2026 travel. We'd love to have you come along with us and see a little bit more about what we've got to offer. Just know that your travel advisor is here for you every step of the way to ensure that no stone goes unturned, no question remains unanswered, and no part of the globe remains untraversed. Thank you, thank you, thank you again for being here with me today. I'm Ashley Zaldivar, signing off from Abercrombie and Kent. Bye, everyone.